At the tape and everything, how did you guys play up front?
Room for improvement, but I thought we played well. We played well enough to win. But I know since, later in the season, the better the team, the more details we have to really keen into up front. That's rushing the passer and that's stopping the run as well. So I think there's areas where we improve on, but it was a good start, a good building point from moving forward.
How different is this week from game plan, from who you're playing, the experience of those guys on the other side?
I mean, everybody play against a very explosive offense. Offense that likes to throw the ball, but also has a good running back and also can run the ball as well too. So stopping the run is, priority number one, first and foremost, and make them one-dimensional. But again, you still make them one-dimensional. They still have playmakers that's what they want to do. So, us up front, it's a big game for us. If we can dial in and hone into what we need to do responsibility-wise and the physicality that we like to play with, we'll have a good game.
How different a road game?
But it can be the opposite as well. We don't dial in, we don't do that, it'll be a bad game. So.
How different are road games? What can you learn about a team first road game of the year?
I think the difference is we're on actual timing now. We wake up from the hotel, the bus leave at this time, so more regimented. But I think again we have a locker room full of guys that have done it before. We've had a lot of experience during the preseason of how the young guys can kind of manage their time, and we're looking forward to this away game. We all get to be together. We land there, we can go to dinner or something, just connect, as a brotherhood. And then, finish our night with meetings, wake up early in the morning, ready to play some football.
Josh, there's some weird results and weird things that happen at one of the NFL season. When you're looking at the Bengals, how much do you look at last week's tape to try and maybe take that with a grain of salt?
I mean, I feel like you gotta look at that play. You gotta look at that, but then you also gotta look at the defense that they're playing against and really compare how much did that defense play what we play. When you look at the Browns, they're very aggressive up front. They like to attack, so they had a lot of schematic plays that kind of offset them a little bit. And we we can expect the same plays, but we can expect what we do up front, how they trying to scheme to get us out of gaps, out of alignment. So we have to be aware of that and know that it's going to happen. But again, be physical up front. Get knocked back, handle the run, make them one-dimensional, and have our pass rushers rush, and have our DBs cover, rush the cover, baby. And they got a hell of a play over there too, actually, that can go win games. So even more in terms of details that we have to do this.
They have stars in the league. You just mentioned them. At those. How big of an opportunity is this for a player? Maybe it's Jarian, maybe it's Tyson, whoever's going up against them. These kind of moments that you don't get them every week in the NFL, but to really make a name for yourself.
At the end of the day, I trust that they're going to do what they need to do in the back end, but that puts a bigger emphasis up front that we got to get there. We got to help him out. No matter, he could just throw the ball up, 50-50 ball to anybody else can be, him, a higher statistic, both those guys. So up front, we have to do our job, +2. +1, I'm not going to say +2, I brought back memories. +1, and we got to get out there in the front.
What would it mean? I mean,
That wasn't the only memory.
You caught it. You caught it?
Yeah.
He ain't catch it. He ain't catch it.
Must be Cincinnati.
Now he's starting.
Now he got it. What would it mean for this team to move to 2-0? It'd be the first time since 2018 that the Jaguars were 2-0 to start the season.
I mean, that's the goal. We go down there to win. We play every week to win. And we're preparing for that. I don't want to, hopeful, thinking, we're going to win. We got to go out there and get hurt in the win. It's very hard to win in National League. We all understand that. Hell, it's even hard to lose. So if we can dial in and again stop the run, make it one-dimensional, defensively do what we do best, and then offensively control the ball. We do a great job of controlling the ball and taking advantage, running the ball away, and making sure our receivers get the ball a little bit and take advantage of that.
Is it tough to see one of your